Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is Zach, and how are you guys doing today? So, whoa, what is this? Did you think I was going to welcome you to another gameplay commentary? Actually, I am, so welcome back to another gameplay commentary. But this isn't my usual Call of Duty gameplay. A lot of you are probably like, well, Zach, why isn't this Call of Duties? I love the Call of Duties. And if you think that, you're probably lying, because I don't think a whole lot of people are loving Call of Duty right now. But this is actually Borderlands 2, and I will get into why I decided to go ahead and post some Borderlands 2 gameplay in a minute or two, but there are a couple things that I want to get out of the way first. So I guess where I want to start is, hey Zach, why haven't you been posting any videos on the YouTubes? So I actually touched on this in a couple of commentaries prior to this, and for a lot of you who might be seeing this for the first time, I'm not really sure how many views this is actually going to get. But I primarily post Call of Duty gameplay. That's what I'm good at. That's what I pride myself at. But then I took a 3.5-month break from it and YouTube just because things in life came up. School came up. I had a kind of a tough summer. I was looking for work, and I was trying to get in a healthier, I don't know, state of mind. And you know, it just things get in the way of a YouTube hobby, or at least a hobby in general. And my hobby is making YouTube videos occasionally, but even since I came back to YouTube, in a sense, I have posted, 2 videos, 2 commentaries. You can kind of notice that I'm not the same on the same level commentary-wise, I want to say, and that's why I've been a little bit hesitant to go ahead and post commentaries. But I realize that the only way to improve is to practice, and right now that's how I'm doing that, is practicing. So those are just some of the reasons why I haven't been posting on YouTube. I have still been playing a lot of games. I'm pretty rusty at Call of Duty right now, so I want to get back into playing Modern Warfare 3, and ever since I kind of quit playing Modern Warfare 3, I don't really have any friends on my friends list that still play it that are somewhat good. So if anyone watches this video who is also a Call of Duty player, hit me up sometime, and I will be more than happy to go ahead and play with you, as long as you are on Xbox 360. This is of course Xbox 360 gameplay. But enough about Call of Duty, or actually no, not enough. I will say that I am a pretty good player. I know a lot of people post Call of Duty gameplay, and they're not exactly the best players. I don't like to be cocky about, for example, how good I am. But I would say that I'm a pretty strong player, and KD does matter occasionally, 4.61, and yeah. So, whatever, you guys really probably do not want to hear about Call of Duty anymore. So, moving on, this video is going to be showcasing, basically, the legendary weapons that I have gotten so far. Disclaimer, I have not farmed for every single one of these. I will say that I have farmed for them. I didn't actually drop the weapon every time when I went to farm it, and I will touch on that in this commentary a little bit later on. There are a couple things I want to get out of the way first. But this is me showing my legendary weapons as of October 16th, which is today. I do not have all legendary weapons. I have a good amount. I'm missing a shield. Well, I have all the shields, but I don't have level 50 versions of the shield. I have every SMG, shotgun. I'm missing 2 pistols and 1 assault rifle, and I'm not sure if I mentioned that I have every sniper rifle, but I do. And then I'm missing the assassin and necromancer legendary class mod. So I have a good portion of the legendary equipment that are actually in this game. I don't really like the grenade mods that are legendary. I've looked up some videos of them, not really all that impressed. If anyone has them, I'll be more than glad to have you duplicate them for me, but overall, I'm not looking for them, in a sense. Kind of like I was with the shields, I just kind of acquired them through trading and kind of farming them a little bit. But, so, really, this video is me kind of just shooting the weapons in Sanctuary. I feel like a lot of people are kind of curious as to how the guns look and how they shoot and, things like that. Some of them are quirky. For example, this is the White Death, and it's up to a certain distance, it's 1 bullet, but then past that distance, the bullet splits into 3, and it's deadly as hell, man. It's really, really good. It shoots full auto, and overall, it's a really good gun. But this is also the Striker right here. I must have farmed for probably a good hour or so to get it, and it's only level 48. and I will actually touch on that in a second here. But first of all, I want to say that I love Borderlands 2. I really do. I hold Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 1 because I put a lot of time into both of them now. I have over 5 days into the soldier right here, just probably from farming shit and beating the game on both playthroughs. I didn't mod anything. I didn't mod to get the weapons. I legitly farmed for them. But whatever, I'm getting sidetracked again. But Borderlands 1 and 2 I hold both to my heart, as well as I'd say they're on par with Skyrim and the Fallout series. I absolutely love those series to death, as well as the old Jak and Daxter on the PlayStation. A lot of people don't know that I like that series, but I really think it's a good, solid series. So now on to the main thing that I want to talk about in this commentary, kind of the meat and potatoes. And I will say that it is kind of a complaint on my part, but it's not a complaint just from me. And don't let that confuse you with what I said about Borderlands 2 before. I really do love this game. I feel like it's a great improvement onto what was already a fantastic game, but that doesn't mean that it's perfect in every sense of the word. It does have glitches. People do find a way to cheat still. The modding isn't, I would say I haven't even seen a modded weapon yet, except for a couple YouTube videos of people already doing it, and really, I felt like in the first game, people took it too extreme. They took it over the top with the modding. I don't really mind if you mod a weapon to where it's a little bit better, but when it's like 5,000 damage times 50, no, I don't condone that at all. Whatever, getting sidetracked yet again. But overall, it's a really great game, but it does have problems besides its glitches and the graphical glitches and people losing their character saves. And I think that this gripe of mine can be shared among other people that are actually going out there and attempting to farm for legendary weapons. Now, if you don't know this, each mini-boss has a chance at dropping a specific uncommon legendary, while as terramorphous, and the warrior and vermivorous, I think, all have a small percentage to drop any legendary in the game, as well as, of course, slot machines. So what that means is that if you go out and farm for a weapon, you had better be prepared for either an extremely easy first attempt drop or a grinder that's going to take hours and hours and hours, and it's extremely frustrating. And overall, I feel like the coding for the percentage of you being able to drop a legendary, especially when as soon as they increase the level cap of this game, all of your legendaries that are level 50 are going to be useless, and people are going to be farming for level 55 or level 60 or whatever they increase it to. They're going to be farming for that, and it's not only going to annoy me because I put hours. For example, I farmed Bunker because no one had the bitch on my friends list on YouTube. No one had it. So over a span of, I'd say, 3 days, I put 10 plus hours of just trying to drop that. I dropped a couple of heads, I dropped the sham from him, but I actually just dropped the bitch 2 days ago. And I don't wish that same frustration that I had upon anyone else, and that's why I have a pretty lenient policy on duplicating. If I farm for it, and I farm for that weapon, I put time attempting to get it, I don't just go around asking for the weapon itself, then I have no problem when someone duplicates it for me. But if you're just someone who goes around and is like, oh, I want all of your legendary weapons now, snap of a finger, I want it right now, that's where I'm kind of like, I don't know, it seems if you were my friend it'd be different, but in most cases they're just kind of like 13-year-old kids that are too lazy to go do it themselves, and that's really sad. But at the same time, I can understand it, especially when the percentage of you actually dropping a legendary from basically any boss, I think it's like a 1 in 20 chance, or at least that was on some forums or on Reddit. On the Wikipedia, I see that certain guns have like a 0.02% chance of dropping, or a 0.2% chance of dropping. That is ridiculous. They need to fix that, especially when, like I said, they're going to increase the level cap, obviously, in a DLC. All these weapons are going to be useless. So when you go and farm for a weapon, in the next month, it's going to be outclassed by a better version at a higher level of itself. So I feel like they need to address the way that you drop legendaries. Make them more common, and I can see why they wouldn't want to make them more common, but they need to do something about it for sure. It's extremely frustrating, and overall a lot of people that just trade weapons on YouTube are kind of fed up with it. I've talked to a lot of people, wrote comments on other videos, and people don't enjoy farming for 6 hours to get one weapon. And usually, like most of the legendaries, some of them are great, but most of them are not. So that's that on that topic. As you're seeing right here, you saw one of my heads I love. It's a Space Knight. I have a copy of that, and this is Oasis. So I said I would probably talk about it a little bit. I haven't done too much in the DLC. I will say that it is as large in at least gigabyte-wise as General Knox, so that's awesome. And I'm really looking forward to posting a review on it later on when I actually finish the DLC. So if you guys are new here and you want to see more Borderlands 2 content, go ahead and let me know. I will definitely do so. Or more Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops content, whatever it is. If you want another commentary, I will be more than happy to oblige you and post one up. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and this has been Zach, guys. Peace soup.